Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Trims or Jason317 here. I'm changing up my channel just a bit, changing it to something that's more appealing to my eyes and other audiences' eyes. But in today's video, furthermore, I'll be showing you guys the best way to properly deep clean, don't mind my dogs in the background playing with their toys, properly deep clean white Ultra Boost white shoes, sneakers, Ultra Boost themselves. So yeah, let's hop into this. These Ultra Boosts have been through a beating. They ran through mud, and I was playing around in the rain in them and stuff like that. So these things are pretty beat, and so I'm going to give you guys like the best proper way to deep clean these as best as possible. And today we're going to be using Crep Protect, the Crep Protect Cure Kit, along with Crep Protect the Cure itself, and Crep Protect spray at the very end for the finished clean. So guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your water heated up or warm, mildly hot, to a way that you can get the stinky, crappy residue off your sneakers. So let's go ahead and get this water warmed up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and fill up the bowl. So we're just going to be using a basic bowl today. Be filling it up, and we're going to fill it with the Crep Protect Cure items. As you can see, this water is pretty warm, so that's going to be perfect. So we have this bowl right here, and we're gonna place this bowl down. We're gonna place it over here. And with that bowl of water, I'm gonna take then the Crep Cure spray, or the cure itself, and we're gonna put 1-2 squirts into it, just like that. So Crep Cure is like that. So basically, it's prepped to clean. Cleaning's prepped. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to take the laces out. We're going to want to get rid of these grimy laces that they're just disgusting, and you can tell that they've been through the mud themselves. And these things are pretty knotted up, to say the least. So we're going to want to go ahead and get rid of these laces so you guys can just get the full, detailed, deep clean, everything like that. So after we get the laces out, we're then going to want to put shoe trees in, which I already have in, after we take the insoles out. So I need to go ahead and take my sneaker, like I don't know what you call them, like the little scent things out. I'm going to take that out, I'm going to take this out, and we're going to take the insoles out, because these are pretty grimy themselves, as you can see. So these are pretty dirty. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set these to the side back behind us. And so now we have the shoe itself, the sneaker itself. So we're going to then want to put the empty sneaker with no laces on it. We're going to want to put a shoe tree in it so it gets its form. So when you're cleaning it, you have a better ability to clean them, per se. So what we're going to do with this is, now that the sneaker's been prepped and clean, or ready to be clean, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our brush out. We're going to dip our brush in the water with the mixture. And we're literally just going to want to not set it down, but I'm trying to get it to an angle where you guys can see this properly. Just basically go over it. But I really just want to give it the deepest possible clean we can give it. Just keep going back and forth over it. A circular motion and a horizontal motion. But you want to make sure that your brush is always wet, so you can give it the cleanest pure clean it can get. But these things are pretty grimy. So a lot of mud built up, a lot of extra dirt, extra stuff that just doesn't really need to be there. So we're gonna give it the full rundown, the Jason317 rundown here. Give it the very deep of all cleans. Make sure you have a firm grip on the sneaker. You don't want to lose it. Make clean, get all of your nice clothes, whatever you're wearing today. But basically, you just want to keep the sneaker soaked down. You want to clean all parts of the sneaker, from the toe box to like the tongue, per se. A lot of this sneaker is just built up right now, because I'm seeing a lot come off as is, but it's a lot of buildup on this shoe. So really, we're just going to want to take the hardest to get to parts, and we're just want to soak them down. Parts that don't really get cleaned when you clean your sneaker that much, per se. So you just want to keep rubbing them down. Make sure they're clean. You want to get the back tab of the shoe. Of course, that's what a lot of people are seeing when they're behind you, when you're wearing your sneaker. This could be some off-whites, your all-white Prestos. anything. This Crepe Cure works. This is not sponsored video. This Crepe Cure is perfect for all your deep cleans and everything like that. So basically we have like half the shoe that has mud and half the shoe that's been somewhat cleaned. So we're then going to take that part of the shoe that has mud and we're just going to get it all off, get all that mud off. So after we get all that mud off, which is it's gonna take a minute, you know, you're gonna want to keep just soaking it down, because the more you soak it, the cleaner you can get. So your brush is gonna end up being pretty dirty. So what you're gonna do is you want to turn your sink on or get more hot water. You're just gonna want to clean the brush out, clean the bristles, so it's almost like a fresh start again. And then with that just blank water, nothing on it, you know, wipe the shoe down. And then you're gonna want to dig back into your Crepe Cure, and you just want to keep going back at it, because this sneaker eventually will be pretty white, back to normal. I wouldn't say normal, but I would say way less mud, because look, we're getting the mud off the boost, just like that. So there's a lot you can do to clean these sneakers, but I recommend using Crepe Cure. What I'm gonna do is, because I'm not using the washing machine method where you just wash your shoes after, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just soak them in the sink. I'm not gonna say this is the best way to do it, but because I don't have a washing machine on hand right now, and I'm not gonna wait, you know, an hour or so just so I can put these things through the wash and see no results, I'm gonna wash it, like I said, the Jason 317 way. You wanna get all the deep parts you can, and after a while, if you think that it's just not cleaning, take your Crepe Cure and put 2 more dabs of it in, 2 more squirts of it in, whatever you want to call it. So you can just have a nice formed mixture in there. Just like that, you're basically getting more soap on it, per se, or whatever the chemicals are considered. You're soaping it down. The shoe is pretty soaked down. So now once we get most of the front top part clean, we're gonna want to move on towards the back, or work way back here. Get all this gunk and stuff off the sides and the boost. I would recommend doing your sole last, because that'll normally be the dirtiest part. So you don't want to get your brush extremely dirty, because it could possibly stain your sneakers mid-clean. But I have worn these a lot, so the white has discolored. So it's not going to be really white when I'm finished, but it's going to be cleaner than the beginning product, of course, which is what we're aiming for here. So we're going for these parts that just barely get cleaned right here, you know, are really dirty, that you almost pass over when you clean. You're just gonna deep scrub them, just like that. That's gonna get a lot of the grime out. It's gonna get a little bit, give it lighter color here. I'm just gonna dip it back into your Cure. You just wanna give the parts that don't get that much care a deep rundown. And then we're gonna go ahead and soak the sneaker again, just for the best result on hand right now. So this upper prime knit is pretty soaked right now, but as you can see, it's as cleaner than the beginning, what the beginning was. So we have this upper knit. Upper knit is pretty clean right now. There's some scuffs right here along the side. So when you're honestly not, I wouldn't say done, but getting towards the end, go ahead and take the towel and just rub it around, because it will get extra water and dirt off that you don't want. So then you can almost see what you're working with. You can see what you're working with, what you need to clean, areas you need to hit more. Make sure you definitely get all the white off, and you know, pour the excess water out, depending on how you clean your shoes. Unless you do it my way, but basically, Boost is cleaner than it was. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this water off, so it's not annoying. And we're gonna dip the brush back in the Cure, and we're just gonna give the Boost a good soak down. The Boost is definitely one of the easiest parts that discolors, and you can't really fix without painting it or other special ways. But if you want to just a quick clean up, something to make your sneakers look a little better around the edges, Crepe Cure, honestly the way. Crepe Protect, please sponsor me. You know, I've been using you guys' products for years, so I need, or a little over a year now, I've been using Crepe Protect. I wouldn't say years, but then you want to give the sole a good soak down, because of course the sole is going to be the dirtiest part of the sneaker. That's what hits the ground the most, unless you're literally walking on the side of your shoe, which, you know, couldn't be me. Once you're done with that, just give the sole a good soak down. Water should be pretty hot by now, so then we see that we have some markings here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the brush, we're just gonna rub it along in more areas, get more soap on the shoe, so it's for a deeper of a clean. And yeah, so right now, should be towards the end of your cleaning your sneaker. It should be pretty wet. It's gonna be wet, so for a white Ultra Boost, it's gonna be honestly like a gray. But this is definitely how you clean it. And when you're done, you're gonna take the laces, and with the laces, you're then gonna want to put them into the, like your cure, wherever your cure is, and you're just gonna put them in there, soak them, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take them out, and you're just gonna rub them around in your hands. So after a while, and all the built up gunk on those will actually eventually come off, and you'll have white laces again, or whatever color laces you have with dirt on them. The color of the laces will be back and invisible. So that's definitely something you want. Now I have white laces, just like that. So we're gonna put the laces over to the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a quick thumbnail for you guys. But we're gonna put these shoes side to side so you guys can see the comparison, wet versus, or like cleaned up versus muddy. So yeah, with that being said, this is your muddy shoe. This is your dirty shoe. This is one that you have literally destroyed. So this one is very dirty compared to your clean one, your white one, quote unquote gray right now because it's wet, but this is pretty clean compared to what it was before. So if you guys did enjoy this video, a thumbs up would be very appreciated. Make sure you guys do click that like button like I just said. Thumbs up appreciated. Make sure to subscribe and click that little post notification button so you guys will see more sneaker content on my channel. New Jordan unboxing hopefully soon if the order comes in as soon as I think it does. But yeah, until next time guys, I'll catch you guys on the fly side. Peace out.